Get ready. It's time to have some fun, Pittsburgh, with Heather Abraham and David Highfield from KDKA TV studios in downtown Pittsburgh. It's Pittsburgh Today Live.
Happy Friday!
We've made it, and you know what? We finally have snow.
I know. What do you think about that?
Well, I mean, I know it's causing problems out on the roads and
Right.
all that kind of stuff, but this is like our first real snow of the winter. We've been spoiled.
It's kind of exciting to see it happen.
It
and
is.
I think the timing of it all is very interesting when you think about Snowmageddon and the 10-year anniversary being this week. And I mean, this is nothing compared to that. But
no, nothing compared to that.
Interesting.
But, yeah, we're going to get to all our normal shenanigans today, our Friday free-for-all and everything, but we want to keep you up to date on what's happening outside, because a lot of you may have to go outside. There's been a lot of school cancellations at this point and other things that are being delayed. And in fact, we're going to scroll those across the bottom of the screen here coming up. But all hour long here, we will keep you up to date on the storm. And this is live in Beaver County.
Yeah, this is the Beaver Valley Expressway. They actually had a couple accidents this morning in Beaver County, and they had one pretty bad one on the Beaver Valley Expressway in particular earlier. 45-mile-per-hour speed reduction in place right now because of the bad conditions. PennDOT doing that.
PennDOT said to slow down. All right, well, let's check in with meteorologist Ron Smiley right now to find out what more we have in store, because this will eventually taper off, right, Ron?
No, it will, and it's going to be sooner rather than later. In fact, we're going to start to see some breaks in the snow pretty soon, guys. So we are going to be looking at that. We are starting to see also the last little bit. You see these blues right here moving into Westmoreland and Fayette County, moving to the east. That's probably our last really strong cell when it comes to some snow that's rolling through. In fact, I looked just a little bit ago when it was darker moving through Allegheny County. It looked like about an inch an hour of snow was falling in that cell and putting some snow down. Now, even though that is through, we're still going to have some snow out there to the west, but you'll notice we're now starting to see some breaks, and as the drier air starts to move in, we'll start to see those breaks growing as well. Winds will pick up later on today, though, and we will have some lake effect snow showers, so just remember that. The advisory, winter weather advisory, goes all the way until 1 o'clock this afternoon, including for the Pittsburgh area there. And we are going to be looking at places like the Laurel Highlands, at least westward facing slopes, having a winter weather advisory all the way up until 7 o'clock tonight. So just be prepared for that. Here's a look at temperatures. 27 Pittsburgh, Katanning 26 degrees. Our high temperature today of about 32 degrees. We do have some more chances for some snow over the weekend. Nothing like what we saw today, though. We'll talk about that coming up. We'll also have the latest on radar with where the snow is.
All right. Thank you, Ron.
We're also keeping an eye on the roads. As we mentioned, Selena has been busy with all of this, but this is from the Mobile Weather Lab. John Shumway has been driving around with photographer Scott Danka all morning long. I think they are up near Murraysville, if I'm not mistaken.
In Westmoreland County.
In Westmoreland County. They're on what looks like a side road, or definitely not an interstate or a highway. Snow-covered roads, and conditions have kind of been up and down all over the place.
Well, and you know what is tricky about these kind of snow events that happen during the morning rush hour is, you know, the crews ahead of time couldn't really treat the roads because it was raining. And now the trucks, they get stuck in the same traffic that everyone else is. So let's check in with Selena and see how the roads are looking right now.
Hey, David and Heather, it has been so busy this morning. We have had so many crashes since about 4 o'clock this morning, and we're still tracking several crashes. You could see them all over the map here, and all of the snowfall that has covered our entire area. Travel times, if you are looking to head out and take the Parkway North, Parkway West, or Parkway East, the volume has decreased a little bit, which is good news on I-279, but still pretty heavy on the Parkway West. We also have some heavy residual outbound delays on the Parkway West because of that earlier crash, which was near exit 59, Robinson Town Center Boulevard, and traffic looks like it's lightening up as well on the Parkway East. A lot of problem spots this morning in Cranberry as well. We had so many crashes. One that was blocking traffic on Route 228 by Davis Road. We had a crash on 19 in Harmony, Meridian Road by Powder Road. So a lot of problems. We still have this one here. This is also in Cranberry, and this is in the westbound direction. So it's on the Turnpike I-76 by exit 28, which takes you to I-79. So watch for slowdowns around that area. I mean, looking at the big picture, you could see that the roadways are still pretty packed. fact, also keep in mind that PennDOT temporarily reduced speeds on many major highways, including I-80 in Butler, Clarion, and Jefferson counties, and along the Beaver Valley Expressway as well. David and Heather, we'll send it back to you.
All right. Thank you, Selena.
You mentioned this. It's just the timing of it all with rush hour and the morning rush. And thankfully, we saw a lot of schools make that decision just to close instead of going from the delay to the, and going to that closure just to make it easier.
Makes sense today.
It was just too hard for the crews to get all around Western Pennsylvania and clear the roads in time for school.
All right, we're going to keep you updated on all of this. We're going to have some live reports later in this show during this hour. But right now, we want to talk about a few other things. And one of the things you may have noticed is both Heather and I have red pins on today, and there's a reason why. In fact, it is Go Red for Women Day.
Yeah, this is a really serious issue. I think a lot of women push, cardiovascular issues to the side, heart issues aside, but it is a very serious issue. One woman dies every 80 seconds from some disease of cardiovascular.
Yeah, and I think you're right. I think it's not on women's radar as much as it might be on men's radar, and so it's very serious. So anyway, wear red today. Show your support for the American Heart Association and what they're trying to do.
Yeah, and there are a lot of events around town, so you can check those out if you want to go to KDKA.com. We have them posted for you over there if you want to partake, and you can even get some screenings done. So.
Very good. All right, we want to get to our Friday free-for-all because you send in the questions on our Pittsburgh Today Live Facebook page, and then we try to answer as many of them as we possibly can. And Darlene is starting us off here. She says, if the sky is the limit, which I guess means unlimited budget, where would you like to go on your dream vacation?
We get this question quite a bit. I've always said Hawaii is the answer for mine.
I think, given the snow today, I think Hawaii is really quite a good choice.
We had this.
I would say Italy. I want to go to Italy and Spain and do like a month-long thing there.
Well, we do have pizza coming up later this hour, so you'll
it's
get like a
almost
little
going
taste
to
of Italy today.
Okay, all right. Beth wants to know, I know everybody likes to eat, but what is everybody's least favorite food, especially Selena? She seems to like everything, according to Beth. And that's kind of true. Selena does like everything.
She does.
Except
do you have a least favorite food?
It's beets, which kind of breaks my heart a little bit.
She hates beets. I'm not a beet fan.
I love beets. I will have all your beets.
She was going to say one time and then stop, so maybe she didn't want to tell that
Don't
story.
tell us the beet story. We don't want to know. What's your least favorite?
I have a list. I'm basically like a 5-year-old stuck in, should I say, my 35-year-old body. I don't like mushrooms, tomatoes. I don't eat fish, shellfish, or
I do the fish.
anything that lives in the sea. I just don't eat.
Well, okay. I like almost everything except sweet potatoes are not. I'll eat them, but for whatever reason, least favorite.
Good for you.
Okay. Next question is from Susan. I try, I don't know. Next question. She says, no question, just like your show. Hi, everybody, especially that hardworking producer, Jill.
Oh, round of applause
Bravo
for
to Jill.
Jill.
We're going to show Jill's picture coming up here in a bit.
She is always hardworking.
She is. Russell is asking, where are the best places to find the PTL crew? I love the show and would love to see you guys.
Well, so funny you asked.
Russell?
Because we are going to be at the auto show coming up next Friday.
Yeah.
This is at the Convention Center, and we will be there at 10:30 in the morning.
Yeah, so hopefully you'll be able to, next Friday, stop by the auto show. We'll meet as many of you as we possibly can. We would love that. All right, Anita is asking, if you could dine with anyone living or deceased, who would it be and why?
I want you to answer this one first.
I'm not interested in meeting a big famous person. I mean, I don't want to bring it down, but my mom passed away. I miss her so much.
And you'd love to talk to her again.
Totally who I would pick.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think that it would probably also be family for me. I would love to talk with my grandparents who passed away.
There you go.
Yeah. My grandfather in particular was pretty much a quiet man when I was younger, when I would come to visit. And then he had Alzheimer's for 10 years. And so I would love to sit down and talk with him. And I'd love to see my grandma again.
It'd be neat to have those moments if we were able to do it. Good question. All good questions. And unfortunately, we're out of time, but we will get to more of the questions next Friday because we do it every Friday and we love it.
Yeah.
All right, we want to talk to you about what we did last night.
We had so much fun.
So this is where we're going to show the picture of Jill because the three of us went to the Commoner restaurant downtown because they were launching their new menu and they had this tasting event.
Yeah, and look how cold my shoulder is. Got my
Did
cold
a
shoulder
moth get
sweater. Got my cold shoulder on. No, this was a lot of fun. We got to sample some of their drinks and some of the new food on the menu. You may remember the Commoner was actually on the show last Friday.
Yes.
Featuring some of their
See,
stuff for
this is the
Valentine's
picture
Day.
where you told me put your chin out, David.
Put your chin out.
You'll get rid of your double chin, but I think I look like a chicken.
But you got tips once on how to
I
take
know,
the best
but
picture.
I think I did too much of this.
Too much chin.
Too much chin.
Too much chin, too
I
much
look a little-
cheese.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, you're
I don't
cheesing
know.
it up?
I was cheesing it up, but we had fun last
We
night.
did. Okay. This
Yeah,
is
so-
this is the one thing that I love about the Commoner. They do make a great cocktail, and they always come up with these really creative drinks. I had the Memorable to a Fault, which was really good. You had the Manhattan.
I had the
right?
Monongahela Manhattan.
Okay, but our favorite, and we know Selena doesn't like beets, but Livin' La Vida Loca.
Yeah, so it's made with beets, Selena. Stand by, but it is so much fun because when they come, they garnish it with this little clip with a picture of Ricky Martin.
It was so
anyway,
cute, and everybody was talking about it.
Yeah, we had fun at the Hotel Monaco last night. All right, well, tonight we're going to have some more fun because we have been, I don't know, did we volunteer? I guess we
We
volunteered.
were kind of chosen,
Okay.
but we said yes.
We said yes. We're going to be part of a game show. Yad Jagoff Podcast has this perfect pair game show. So they separate us and
Yes.
they figure out, they ask us questions to figure out how well we know each other, right?
And then the winner gets to donate the proceeds from the evening to a charity of their choice. So we chose the KDKA Turkey
Of course,
Fund.
the Turkey Fund. And so we're up against Johnny Angel from Johnny Angel and the Halos and his actual wife, Bubba Snyder from 100.7 and his actual wife, and then another work pair team.
Natalie Bensavenga and her photographer that she works with very closely.
Right. So we're going to see how we do, how well we know each other. It's tonight at the Arcade Comedy Club downtown.
Starts at 8 o'clock.
And tickets are $15, I think.
So it's cheap. Come downtown. Come downtown.
Come downtown
Come
and
hang
see
out
us.
with us.
See how we do. How well we know. I was asking her this morning, what's your favorite cereal? I need to vote.
I really hope we win just so that we can donate to the Turkey Fund.
Yeah, that
That's
would be
really
awesome.
why.
That would be awesome.
I also like trophies.
Is there a trophy?
I don't think so, no.
All right, well, time for a quick break because we have a lot to get to here on a Last PTL Makeover Week feature to share with you today, and it is a good one.
It's a quick 5-minute makeup makeover to help you look your best fast. That's important and up to date too with the latest makeup trends.
And this is great news we can all use. Turns out pizza really isn't that bad for you.
Thank
what
goodness.
a hit dietitian has to say. And of course, that means today we're eating some pizza too. Stay with us to learn the latest nutritional news that we just love to hear.
And hear her roar. Mikey Hood is revved up for today's assignment at Monster Jam. See her behind the wheel of this big boy just ahead this hour when PTL continues after this.